इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नोऽमृतं सविर्दधातु
पीछे भी थोड़ा लेते रहिएगा।
The procession has started. We request the gallery to rise.
नित्यं ऋतं वच्मि सत्यं वच्मि अवत्वं माम् अववक्तारम् अवश्रोतारम् अवदातारम् अवधातारम् अवामोचानमवशिष्यम् अवपश्चात्तात् अवपुरस्तात् अवोत्तरात्तात् अवदक्षिणात्तात् अवचोर्ध्वात्तात् अवाधरात्तात् सर्वतो मां पाहि पाहि समन्तात् त्वं वाङ्मयस्त्वं चिन्मयः त्वमानन्दमयस्त्वं ब्रह्ममयः त्वं सच्चिदानन्दाद्वितीयोऽसि त्वं प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वं ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोऽसि सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तो जायते सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तस्तिष्ठति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि लयमेष्यति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि प्रत्येति त्वं भूमिरापो नलो निलो नभः त्वं चत्वारि वाक्पदानि त्वं गुणत्रयातीतः त्वम् अवस्थात्रयातीतः त्वं देहत्रयातीतः त्वं कालत्रयातीतः त्वं मूलाधारस्थितोऽसि नित्यं त्वं शक्तित्रयात्मकः त्वां योगिनो ध्यायन्ति नित्यं त्वं ब्रह्मा त्वं विष्णुस्त्वं रुद्रस्त्वमिन्द्रस्त्वमग्निस्त्वं वायुस्त्वं सूर्यस्त्वं चन्द्रमास्त्वं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवस्वरो गणादीं पूर्वमुच्चार्य वर्णादीं तदनन्तरम् अनुस्वारः परतरः अर्धेन्दुलसितं तारेण रुद्धम् एतत्तव मनुस्वरूपं गकारः पूर्वरूपम् अकारो मध्यमरूपम् अनुस्वारश्चान्त्यरूपं बिन्दुरुत्तररूपम्.
I declare the convocation open.
शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्म कर प्रवृत्ति भय देवै सदा वंदिता सामां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेष जाड्यापहा वीणा
वादिनी वरदे वीणा वादिनी वरदे 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 वीणा वादिनी वरदे वीणा वादिनी वरदे प्रिय स्वतंत्रव अमृत मंत्रणव प्रिय स्वतंत्रव अमृत मंत्रणव भारत में वरदे वीणा वादिनी वरदे वीणा वादिनी
काट अंधुर
के बंधन महाजननी ज्योतिर्मय निर्झरी
काट अंधुर
के बंधन महाजननी ज्योतिर्मय निर्झरी कलुष भेद तम हर प्रकाश भर कलुष भेद तम हर प्रकाश भर जगमग जग करे वीणा वादिनी वरदे वीणा वादिनी वरदे
सनि स सनि पनि पम ग म पनि सनि स नि सनि पनि पम ग म पनि नव गति नव लयता छंद नव गति नव लयता छंद नवल
कंठ नवे जलधि मंत्र नवे नवल कंठ नवे जलधि मंत्र नवे नव नव के नव विहग वृंद को नव नव के नव विहग वृंद को नव प्रणव स्वर दे वीणा वादिनी वरदे वीणा वादिनी वरदे
Shri U.K. Sinha, Chairman, Securities and Exchange Board of India, members of the Board of Governors of MDI, Professor Mukul Gupta, Director MDI, Professor Ashok Panjwani, Dean Graduate Programs, distinguished guests, parents, and family members of our students, faculty and staff, members of the media, and my dear graduating students. On behalf of the Board of Governors and on my own behalf, I welcome you all to the annual convocation of Management Development Institute, Gurgaon. With great personal pleasure and deep regards, I extend a very warm welcome to our chief guest, Shri U.K. Sinha, Chairman SEBI, who by his presence here lends this event a unique honor and prestige, and thereby gives our graduating students moments to cherish ever afterwards. I welcome my colleagues on the Board of Governors, whose wise counsel and continuous support has helped MDI achieve all-round excellence. I also welcome our esteemed guests from the government and corporate world. MDI fraternity feels honored and joins me in sharing the pleasure of having you all with us today. MDI was set up by IFCI in 1973 as a society devoted to management, education, and research. Over the years, it has grown substantially in terms of number and quality of its programs. Ranked consistently among the top business schools of the country, the Institute has established an outstanding reputation because of the dedication and commitment of the faculty and the hard work and sincerity of the officers and staff. As a result of their efforts, the Institute has left an indelible mark at the national and international levels in the fields of academics and research. MDI has shaped itself up as an institution that provides enabling environment for nurturing talent, excellence, and innovation. Global networking provides MDI students and faculty opportunities for exchanging thoughts, sharing experiences, and learning best practices. The Institute is bringing about improvements in organizational practices in public and private sectors through various training and consulting assignments. In a span of 39 years, MDI Gurgaon has attained an enviable position and has emerged as a global hub for business education, training, and research. When MDI was conceived some 40 years ago, Gurgaon was practically an unknown destination on any map. With a view to replicate the experiment and serve the needs and aspirations of the people in the eastern parts of the country, we are constructing a new campus at Murshidabad in West Bengal. As chairman of the Board of Governors of MDI, I visualize that the new campus will emerge as another institution of excellence over the years. This is a small seed planted for the future generations to benefit from. Let me take this opportunity to thank my colleagues on the board for their continuous support and belief in the institution. I acknowledge the time and effort that they have given to MDI unhesitatingly. On this occasion, I extend my best wishes to Professor Mukul Gupta, Director MDI, who has initiated the much-needed task of intellectual capacity building and inducting fresh talent among the faculty pool of the Institute. Professor Gupta knows MDI very well, and I believe that under his leadership, the Institute would consolidate its strengths to achieve exemplary progress on all frontiers. To the faculty and staff of MDI, I wish to convey my thanks for a job well done and congratulate them for being witness to this convocation that is the culmination of their labor and hard work over the years. I offer my heartiest congratulations to the parents and members of the families of all the graduating students and compliment them for having imbued these young minds with the endurance to have completed the rigor of the programs at MDI Gurgaon and to emerge out of its portals today with flying colors. I convey my heartiest congratulations to the graduating students. You leave this institution at a critical moment in the history of the world, not only in terms of the double-dip recession, but also more importantly in the shift of economic center of gravity from the west to the east. I am not too certain that the academic disciplines have yet absorbed the impact of these challenges. However, I do sincerely hope that your stay at MDI has furnished you with an intellectual apparatus and values and beliefs which would assist you in meeting the challenges of the life ahead of you. A very warm welcome to all of you once again. I now invite the Director of MDI to share with all of us the progress and achievements over the last year. Thank you.
Honorable Shri UK Sinha, Chairman, Securities and Exchange Board of India, Shri Atul Kumar Rai, Chairman of the Board of Governors of MDI, members of the Board of Governors of MDI, Professor Ashok Panjwani, Dean Academics, honored guests, parents and members of the families of our students, my colleagues on the faculty, members of staff, eminent members from the media, distinguished audience, and my dear students. 40 years back, some wise men at Industrial Finance Corporation of India that we all know of today as IFCI dreamt of an institution to provide trained managerial talent for the Indian industry. From a barren piece of land with no boundary wall to the lush green campus that we are seeing today is the journey of making that dream come true. MDI, the campus that we are occupying at this moment, the oasis in the concrete jungle, the serenity of a Gurukul, this is a portico of excellence in education in the millennium city called Gurgaon. MDI and Gurgaon are an intertwined legacy that these wise men thought of. Let us all thank those visionaries and let us all thank their successors on the board, the faculty, the staff, and the students, all of whom contributed to make what MDI is today. I thank IFCI and members on our Board of Governors for their continued support in carrying this dream forward. It's an honor and privilege for all of us to have Shri UK Sinha to grace this convocation, which is an annual milestone in the academic life of MDI. His contribution to the Indian economy and society is an inspiration that my young graduates may like to track more closely. I'm thankful to you, sir, for finding time for MDI to be here to grace the occasion and to deliver the convocation address. The year that has gone by has been full of accomplishments that any business school would be proud of. It's always a very difficult choice to decide the decibel level of your own trumpet when you need to blow it. Without being too loud, I would still like to take the risk of blowing this trumpet with all humility and present before you just a snapshot of some of our salient achievements during the year. This year, we are awarding 574 diplomas. We are thus contributing a total of 574 trained managerial personnel for the growth and development of the society today. As many graduates as we are sending out today, we have admitted an equivalent number of students to our various programs this year. But for the limitations of our capacity, we wish we could have recruited more because there were more than 20,000 applicants seeking an admission to MDI this year. When these students graduate next year, they would be joined by some of our doctoral students. And I would like to share with you that we have 79 of them on our rolls at the moment. The doctoral program at MDI is an investment in the future of this country because doctoral program produces future teachers who in turn would produce future managers. This program is entirely funded by our own resources and we see it as our humble contribution to the Indian society. Shortage of faculty is now a global challenge, but I am happy to report that MDI is lucky in this regard. Thanks to our nurturing environment and competitive spirit, good faculty aspires to work for MDI. We have amongst us 68 full-time members on the faculty that collectively reflect over 2,000 years of human wisdom. They are a combination of domain and gender diversity bound together by their commitment and international repute. I am proud to share with you that we have only recently added to our faculty strength by over 10%, and we hope to add another 10% before the end of the current year. This group of existing faculty during the year contributed 57 publications in international journals and 32 in national journals. They produced 17 books, wrote 23 chapters in other books, and contributed 14 cases to international case clearing houses. They shared their research at 30 international conferences and 8 national conferences during the last year. In terms of advisory activities, our faculties contributed 14 consulting assignments and are carrying forward 26 more, which are at different stages of completion. I have no hesitation in saying I am proud of my faculty, and so is MDI. MDI has always been contributing to the economy by training the business managers who are at different stages of their career trajectories. We conducted 133 training programs benefiting 2,726 managers of Indian nationality and 168 managers of foreign nationalities. We are proud of our contribution towards the rehabilitation and resettlement of the senior officers of the Indian Armed Forces, for whom we ran a customized 6-month program to enable them to start their second career in civilian life. MDI was one of the first in the country to look at integration with the globe more than 10 years back. We now have a substantive collaboration with 48 institutions across the world. These collaborations involve exchange of students and faculty, collaborative programs, exchange of knowledge, and co-designing the future of business education. 5 new partnerships were signed during the year with Smeal College of Business USA, Louvain School of Management Belgium, Newcastle University UK, Munich Business School Germany, and Richard Ivey School of Business Canada. MDI hosted 60 students from our partner schools who came and spent 3 months or more studying alongside our Indian students in different programs. 143 students from MDI went overseas to complete a part of their studies at one of our collaborating institutions. This translates into a very simple number. 1 out of every 4 graduating students today has an international exposure and is ready for a global challenge. This also effectively makes MDI the most internationalized business school in the country. MDI is an educational institution, and its success should therefore be measured in terms of its ability to impart good quality education and produce responsible citizens. But in these times of instant results and instant gratification, placement data has become the only measure of a good institution. Keeping with the times, therefore, we at MDI also look at our placement seriously, though only as one of the measures of our success. Of the 329 PGPM or postgraduate students, as we call them, 301 have already signed up for their jobs against 320 job offers that they received. 21 students have chosen the alternative career paths. Some more offers are still trickling in as of date. The average pay packet has gone up by over 14% since the last year. I wish to thank all the 123 companies that visited our campus to recruit our graduates. Of these, 55 companies were new recruiters. My special thanks to 68 companies that reposed repeat confidence in us, in our graduates, and came to recruit here again. The social and community life on MDI campus is primarily driven by some 800 residents that include 700 young students. To supplement the educational activities and to complement the dryness of learning efforts, our students organize various events that keep the campus buzzing. Notable events this year included a national level management convention called Delphic, an international business coaching program in association with National Entrepreneurship Network called Vincenza, a case study competition in association with Cognizant Business Consulting called Cerebro, an annual inter-B school management and cultural event called Imperium, a market research Diwali festival called Illumina. While our students strive for academic excellence, they also find time to do things that touch people and communities around us through Samaritans, their social initiative club. I have so far tried to provide you some snapshots of the year that was at MDI. Let me take a moment and look at the future. We are dreaming of signal achievements in the next 1 year, on 5 fronts. 1, increasing international recognition. 2, Further integration with the globe by increasing diversity in our programs. 3. Becoming contemporary in our activities. 4. Becoming the most preferred destination for faculty in India. 5. Becoming the most preferred school of choice for top global recruiters. These dreams and aspirations will put pressures on our resources and demand more from all of us. But then, the historical evidence shows that we are at our best when we have challenges. During the last 1 year, I have had the opportunity to wish my students well on different occasions. But I cannot give up the attraction of wishing them well one more time. My graduating students, to you, I would like to say that you should be proud of your accomplishments, tolerant to your failures, and forward-looking in all your actions. We have tried to provide you the necessary skills to keep learning. We have tried to give you an aptitude to succeed. We have fostered in you the abilities and creativity to make a difference, and we have enabled you to work to meet the needs and assist in solving the problems that face our society. Should you, at any phase of your life, feel that we could be of any assistance or help to you, do come back, and we shall try to do all that may be possible for us to see you succeed. And when you succeed, do not forget your alma mater. Do come back and share the joys of your success with us. I wish you well. I wish you Godspeed. I wish you great honors, and I wish you good luck. Let me end by thanking our chief guest, our chairman, members on our board of governors, my faculty colleagues, my staff, my honored guests, and the distinguished members from the media, and everybody who is here to be a part of our celebrations and success. Thank you all very much. May I now request the chairman of my board to kindly confer the MDI diplomas on the successful graduates.